Hello everyone, I am the Lore Explorer and this is Outer Wilds. In my last Cold Sights and Glitches compilation, I had a lot of people asking me exactly what glitch I was using and how I made it happen. So I figured I'd recreate it and show you guys, and maybe we'd see some cool stuff along the way. And boy howdy was I right. Sorry, someone said I sounded like a cowboy last week and I kinda thought it was funny. Anyway, I'll just explain the glitch quickly before we get into it. It's best to do this on a fresh save and skip the statue sync if you can. I'm not sure if it works on console, but if you leave the solar system and fly very far away, what I've been told are 0-point errors start to happen. The orbits of the planets start to decay and start acting pretty random. If you just zoom away and watch the map, you can tell when cool stuff is about to happen. Like, once Hollow's lantern is closer to Timber's Heart's orbit than Brittle Hollow, you can tell something wonky is going on. Like in the exact clip I filmed for the example, the interloper collided with Timber Hearth and it just ended up going real slowly, and by the end of the encounter, it somehow ended up in orbit around the sun like all the other planets, but it still disappears at a certain time anyway, so, oh well. The next few clips are just odd orbits I caught in the map. This one, like I said, is just interloper in orbit and then it disappears. The next one is interloper way off course, and the last one is giant steep inside of Brittle Hollow's orbit, so it's actually like the third planet instead of the fourth, which I thought was pretty cool. Hollow's lantern is usually pretty big from Brittle's surface, but thanks to the changing orbits, it now looks like one of the lava balls that it shoots out since it's so far away. But hopefully, that explains the glitch a little bit better for everyone. Now, let's get into the cool stuff I found along the way. In this clip, the interloper does its close flyby to the sun, but it's off course enough to clip Ash Twin on its way out to its apogee. On this quick flyby, I thought I noticed something odd about the Hourglass twins, and sure enough, going back to check, they started colliding with each other over and over again. So I had the bright idea of trying to land on it, and, well... Ash Twin knocked me for a few loops, but then I found the sweet spot. I was able to actually ride along for a while, and I was just sort of blown away through the sights as I was going through Ember Twin and just right through its equator. It was just really cool to see. I thought this was kind of funny, an island kind of being shot into Brittle Hollow, which I somehow caught in landing cam mode. I feel like if it would have hit it, it would have definitely knocked off a chunk of the surface. Another pretty odd catch is the Orbital probe cannon flying through the ocean. I think this shot speaks for itself. I don't have the words to do it justice, but Giant's Deep finally has a moon. 2 islands in the sky, probe cannon plopping through the atmosphere. I couldn't even plan this better. While map watching for more close encounters, I realized that Hollow's lantern's orbit decayed as well. But since most major objects have collision turned off for each other, I was left the only thing on the planet that the moon could collide with. So I sort of got taken for a ride. Though it did leave me with the idea to set up a camera to watch the inside of Brittle Hollow and watch the orbit that way. This may actually be my favorite footage of the entire video, but it does have some hard competition coming up here soon. dark Bramble is getting kind of lonely way out there in the far reaches of the solar system, this thing is closing in on Brittle Hollow, and it is making up ground quick. Seeing this thing loom on the horizon really showed me how scary the Bramble plant actually is. It's freaking humongous, and it's terrifying. In the wild, we can see the natural predator, the Bramble plant. Here, it sneaks up on another planet and gets ready to strike. I noticed it was actually about to make contact with the planet, so I switched views. Luckily, I had the camera set up to watch the inside of Brittle already, so I was ready to catch the attack close up. Thank goodness Brittle Hollow is empty. Heck, if this really happened, Dark Bramble may just punch a hole through one side and end up hanging out with a white hole station. Plus, there's really nothing for it to sink its roots into here. I don't know, it'd do damage, but I think it'd be alright. But that's just about all the crazy things I could get to happen in a few hours of messing around. Even with the ability to speed up time, these encounters were few and far between. It took a long time to get cool things to happen, but I think it was totally worth it. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. And if you liked the video, consider subscribing. It really does help support the channel. But if you want to help support the channel in a more direct way, you can become a member by clicking the join button below. The Marshmallow Provider level gets you access to all my past live streams, as well as special roles both on YouTube and my Discord server. And you get a thank you from me in every video, which of course leads me to exactly that. Thank you guys so much for being members of the Lore Explorer Ventures. With your help, we've been stocking up fuel for Echoes of the Eye. I have a feeling I'm going to be burning a lot of it once it releases. I'm not sure which I'm more excited for, the DLC itself, or actually being able to share my experience with you guys. I've been trying to think of other ways to reward the members here, so if you guys have any other ideas or suggestions, be sure to let me know in the comments. Thanks again, guys, and as always, this is the Lore Explorer, still putting along in my spaceship, exploring the outer wild solar system. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.